Alright, so welcome back guys, welcome back to the video. So yeah, I want to show off something y'all guys. It's a collection of stuff from the MTA that I have. Mainly like maps and shit like that. So yeah, do this shit. First off, I don't know where to start honestly, y'all guys. I think, oh yeah, I'll start with the subway maps, okay? So the oldest one that I have that is still one piece is this thing from April 2014. God damn, this map's old. It's 9 years old, a 9-year-old map. Well, I do have the 2004 one, but it's been ripped up to pieces. So yeah. And over here, it used to say $2.50 for a bus, for a subway, and local bus fare / select bus service fare. Like, god damn. Fucking hell, bro. This was prior to the and shit, it's messed up. Like, it's written on. Like, believe it or not, I used to write on it back in the days, yeah, guys. So yeah, and I'm planning on erasing the writing that's on the map, yeah, guys. This was back when the W train was discontinued around this time. So yeah. So yeah. And this was around the time where less stations were ADA accessible during this time. So yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely remember this one, yeah, guys. And it's partially ripped up. I remember this one because this was during the time when the R train's tunnel from Manhattan to Brooklyn was closed. It was like that during that time. So yeah. So on weekends, the R train would run via in the Manhattan Bridge, and it was divided to two sections, from Forest Hill to fucking Whitehall Street, South Ferry to and Court Street to Bay Ridge 95th Street. So yeah, this map is not in the best of shape. Yeah, guys, it's old, fucked up. So yeah. And y'all know that I love the MTA, so yeah. Okay, what's next one? Okay, let me see. I'm trying to go in order, yeah, guys. What's that one from 2015, bro? I could have sworn I had one from 2015, yeah, guys. Excuse me for a second, yeah, guys. Okay, let's see. That's a 2018 one. Some of it I actually have more than one of. I have more than one of some of the map. So yeah. Oh, there it is. There's actually some versions that actually have the flags from different countries, like the UK, China, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, South Korea, Portugal, and Spain. Those are all the countries that actually appear on this shit. Let me see, Oh yeah, and this was around the time where they raised the price for the fares for the MTA. It went from being 250 to 275 around this time. This is the earliest one that I have that's in good condition yet, guys. See? Oh shit. See? The earliest one that I have that's in good condition yet, guys. This is this was around the time where I stopped writing on shit, basically. So yeah. And this was during around the time when the Q train still went to Queens during this time. So yeah. And this was yet again before the Second Avenue subway wasn't around. Note that the Q train only went to Queens during weekdays during this time. All other times, it went by its service prior to 2010, yeah, guys. From 57th Street, 7th Avenue to Coney Island. So, yeah. Honestly, this is a nice ass map. I have to be honest. And hey, look, they already fixed the R train tunnel by this. Definitely fixed it by that point of the R train tunnel, yeah, guys. So yeah, 2015. There we go. Now the next one actually comes from early 2016. Only a few months later. Since the last one that I had was from September 2015, yeah, guys. $275. And oh yeah, it was 2015 that the maps started looking like this, the subway map. Not much has really changed. Although they were around this time that more stations are becoming ADA accessible, yeah, guys. So yeah. Oh yeah, in the 2014 map, you saw that 7 train that only ran to Times Square. I'll show you again, yeah, guys. One second, gotta be careful. Something I forgot to tell you for the 2014 map that I showed you guys. This was before either expansions had opened yet, guys. So yeah, and 2015 was the year that the extension for the 7 train line opened, and it actually added one stop. That being 34th Street, Hudson Yards. So yeah, which is right here. So yeah. One of these parts, there's not much that really changed apart from more stations being ADA accessible. Other than that, no real changes between this one and the 2015 one. The February 2016 one. Okay, next one. May 2018. So yeah, anyways, the May 2018 one. 275 still around this time. Goddamn, a long time. Not that long, but you get what I'm saying. And right around this time, the W train had already returned a few months prior, bro. The reason why is because the Second Avenue subway route, phase 1, that the Q train was gonna go through too. So in preparation, they decided to create. They decided to bring back the W train to have it go to Queens. So yeah, and this was actually during the short time where the 2 and 3 train tunnels from Manhattan to Brooklyn were in construction during the weekends. And before you ask about the 2 and 3 train tunnel constructions and the R train constructions, this is because of Hurricane Sandy that occurred in 2012, yeah, guys. I'm from New York City, and back in 2012 we had Hurricane Sandy, which occurred in October. So yeah, and it destroyed a lot of shit. And for a brief time, there was heavy amounts of, of service changes for a while after Hurricane Sandy. Hell, even the 2009 station of South Ferry for the 1 train was destroyed as a result of Hurricane Sandy and the southern tunnels. So much so that they had to rebuild it in subsequent years. So yeah. Like I said, and thankfully for people who rode the 2 and 3 trains in 2018, this was actually only on the weekends. As on weekdays, it's regular service like usual. But on the weekends, I don't know. I don't know what the green marker thing came from, honestly. Might have been a mistake. Or green and red markers. Yeah. And I think the Q70 bus was starting to be around. The Q70 select bus service. And yeah, the Second Avenue subway, like I talked about. Phase 1 went from Lexington Avenue 63rd Street to 96th Street. So yeah. And we'll get more about Second Avenue subway in a few minutes, guys. We'll get back to it in a few minutes. And yet, 2 and 3 train service set in construction right here. You see? Okay, so. And it's mostly the same on top of that. And this was only weekends. On the weekends, there's no 2 or 3 train service in Brooklyn. So yeah. For the 2 train, it had on the weekends it was from Eastchester Dyer Avenue to South Ferry. So yeah. And for the 3 train, it was from Harlem 148th Street to 14th Street. While during the weekends around this time, the 4 and 5 trains would be local in Brooklyn during the weekends around this time. Now the 4 train is already local in Brooklyn during overnight hours, but they decided to make it also on the weekends so that for extra service. With the 5 train going from Wakefield 241st Street to Flatbush Avenue, and the 4 train still pretty much still the same service as overnight hours, except that it still ends up being express in Manhattan during the weekends. On weekends, daytime, basically. So yeah. Next one, 2 months later, bruh. 2 months later. It's the same international version. By this point, the 2 and 3 train tunnels is already fixed by this point. But other than that, there's not really that much difference on this one. So yeah. pretty much the same as before. As before the construction, so yeah. See? Wait one second, I want to see this one real quick. It doesn't have a date. First one before we go into the last one. Whoa, it's gotta be sometime after 2018. So yeah. And it looks pretty much the same, yeah guys. Yeah, but it's pretty much the same. Let's go to the May 2019 edition. The final one today. And it doesn't look that much. It doesn't look that much different. Yeah, it doesn't look that much different over here. So yeah, it looks basically the same as the other ones. I know there's stuff like minor changes and shit like that. Wait, hold on a second. I think I remember there was a brief time where the one train skipped 168th Street at some point. So yeah. I'll look at which map it is that has the service changes. Feel like I couldn't find it. So yeah. That's all the NYC subway maps I have right now. So yeah. Yeah, pretty huge ass collection right here. So yeah. Now next with the maps is the bus maps. Now the only one that I don't have is the Queens one. So yeah. Yeah, sadly I don't have the Queens bus map as a yeah. I have all the other boroughs, but the Bronx one right here is from 2015, so it is outdated by today's standards because in 2022 they made massive service changes and shit. Like for example, various routes in this one changed since then. Like example being the BX4A bus, actually shortened its service back then. It used to be like longer service. It used to say yeah. This map is actually nicely done. Basically, shows you the Bronx bus routes alongside the Westchester County bus routes, aka the B-line buses, and some of the Manhattan buses as well. It's a pretty decent map. So yeah, Manhattan bus map 2017, also outdated. Yeah guys. Look how long this fucking map is. This is how it looks in its entirety. So yeah, this is definitely outdated too because the M125 was introduced during that whole Bronx bus changes they did in June 2022. So yeah. Okay, Brooklyn. So yeah, a lot of Brooklyn and Queens buses had crossed over to each other's boroughs basically. So yeah, I don't know if this is outdated. I don't know if it's up to date or outdated because it's 2016 and I haven't heard any changes with the Brooklyn buses as of late. So yeah, there's several that go to JFK basically, like the Q3, Q10, and B15 buses. So yeah. That's pretty good. Okay, so this one I have the Staten Island one. I think this is outdated because of the. Yup, it's outdated because this is because the express buses, yeah, guys. The express buses no longer have the letter X on them, and that in Staten Island now they have the SIM routes in its place, or SIM routes as it spells out. So yeah, there's actually 3 in particular to actually go to Brooklyn. That's the S53, S79 select buses, and the S93 buses. So yeah. God damn, a lot of these fucking buses go to Staten Island Mall. Either Staten Island Mall or St. George Ferry Terminal. So yeah. You know what I'm shocked about? I'm shocked at the fact that certain certain S89 limited buses actually go to New Jersey. That's serious. So yeah. That's actually a thing. So yeah, that's the bus maps. Yeah, that's the bus maps right here. So yeah. Okay. Now with the bus schedules, I guess we'll do that next. Now, remind you, some of these are outdated. So yeah. Which is why I also have some of the up-to-date shit over here. We'll add that in the equation. So, okay, so this first one is M22 bus. That's in Manhattan. It's basically in lower Manhattan, basically. Lower East Side and Battery Park City. And this is its route, so yeah. This is definitely some lower Manhattan shit. And it goes around City Hall, basically. So yeah, City Hall. It goes to, so yeah. And it goes to the September 11th Memorial and Museum, basically. So yeah. Next one is the M14 bus. This one's definitely outdated because they converted these local buses into select bus service routes. I think like 2 to 3 years ago, or a few years ago. I like for this one how they made it into like a little book, a packet book. In this one, they'd be routes things like here as opposed to like folding it like this. So yeah, and inside the booklet is the maps of 2 different versions of it. There's 2 different versions of the M14 bus. Even in the select bus service routes, there's the route that goes to Avenue A, and another one that goes to Avenue D. So yeah, but they both go to 14th Street. So yeah. Get a BX8. So yeah, it goes on Williams Bridge, and it runs on William Bridge Road. Well, at least part of the route goes through William Bridge Road. It even stops at Palm Parkway Station and 225th Street Station. But it also goes to Locust Point, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, in Westchester Square. So yeah. Basically all over the fucking place. The X5 bus, okay. Yeah, some of them is in better condition than others, yeah, guys. So yeah. And for most of its service, it goes from Hunts Point all the it goes from Hunts Point to basically Palm Bay Park. Yeah, basically. And by Hunts Point, I mean West Farm Road and Southern Boulevard, Westchester Avenue, basically. It's like various other buses. So yeah. But it goes through Hunts Point and Palm Bay Park. Yeah. It goes to Bay Plaza on the weekends, so yeah. From 2016, so. Now this one is a Q48 bus one. This one is to LaGuardia Airport. It's a full, and this thing, like, yeah. And for this one, I need to do this. Because this is the full route, basically. It goes. It actually heads to stuff like Flushing and City Field, stuff like that, and LaGuardia Airport. So yeah. This is one of multiple buses that go to LaGuardia Airport, and one of multiple buses in general that in New York City that actually terminates at an airport, basically. So yeah. Okay, next one is the BX6 Select Bus Service one. It goes along Hunts Point Avenue and 161st and 163rd Streets. So yeah. Okay, so yeah. Goes on Hunts Point Avenue, Aaronville Avenue. And this bus actually goes to Yankee Stadium, home of the New York Yankees. Yeah. And it's one of the Bronx buses that go to Manhattan. By the way, goes to Riverside Drive, so yeah. Okay, so next one, Q44 Select Bus Service. Is actually one of two Queens buses that actually goes to the Bronx. Not counting express buses, by the way. The other one being the Q50 limited bus. Now this one is in Jamaica. Queens. Oh, I had to fold it. I had to unfold it because the two. 1 second. It's a two-part. It's a two-part right here. So yeah. This part is basically the Queens portion, basically. No, not Queens portion. Bronx portion. Sorry about that. This side is the Queens portion. And it runs on Main Street in Queens. So yeah. That's the Jamaica. And I'm talking about the neighborhood Jamaica, not the country. So yeah. Goes to Jamaica. Stuff like the E, J, and Z trains and the Long Island Railroad and the air train to JFK Airport. Also, and it's also seen in Flushing, Main Street with the 7 train. So yeah, then it goes through the Whitestone Bridge, and on this side, no, this side is the Bronx. So yeah, and it goes along the Cross Bronx Expressway in the Bronx. So yeah, it even heads to Parkchester and West Farms. Yeah, guys, where it terminates at. So yeah. God damn, I have a lot of these shits. Next one is Q20, another bus that has a Jamaica. There's actually two different versions, Q20A and Q20B. As shown in the map. So yeah. Q20A goes along 20th Avenue and 20B has 14th Avenue, which has the College Point Boulevard. So yeah. It does share a similar route to the Q44 Select Bus service. So yeah. Okay, BX 22. Okay. Goes on Castle Hill, basically. This is on Castle Hill Avenue. So yeah. And it's also went to Parkchester. And it was on Fordham for most of the day. Though only on weekdays it goes to Bedford Park Boulevard near Lemon College. So yeah. So yeah. You see that late night service is actually shortened to Pelham Parkway during late night hours. Okay, Soundview. This was around the time where the BX27 bus had a detour because of construction. So yeah. So it's on Rosedale Avenue and a bit of Watson. So yeah. A bit of Westchester Avenue on occasions. So yeah. Pretty cool. That's the ferry terminal. The B103 limited bus. This one's badly damaged. Damn. From 2014, so yeah. And so it has to Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn, Court Street, and shit like that. So I was going to Flatbush Avenue, Brooklyn College, and it lands on Canarsie. So yeah. Why am I fucking tired, bro? This one actually BX24 bus, 24-hour service between Pelham Park and Metro Center and Hutchinson Metro Center. So yeah, service looks pretty short on paper. So yeah, and it actually partially replaces the BX14 bus, which is an old bus service that was sadly discontinued. BX40 and 42 bus. Now this one is outdated, yeah, guys. Since this was in 2017, though it used to go along Tremont from Valentine Avenue to all the way up until East 180th Street. So, however, in 2022, they recently changed that in 2022. Got it right here, yeah, guys. Now they make it go along East 180th Street for much of it, right up until it meets up with Tremont. Right until after the 2 and 5 train station, so yeah. Okay, this one's another outdated one, BX4 and 4A, but this one only applies to the 4A bus, where the BX4 bus is basically the same route as before, basically. With the 4A bus, they actually shorten its route. It used to go to the hub, but now it goes up to here. Yeah, guys, this is its new terminal now. I have it. Yeah, guys. Only have some of it though. Look, see, it terminates right there at near Simpson Street Station. So yeah. ABX 39 bus. This is one of the newer versions. I actually own. Oh shit. I actually owned a old version from early 2014. So yeah. See if there's any difference. No real difference between the two. So yeah. It goes to. It's on White Plains Road. I remember it replacing the BX41 bus to Wakefield, bruh. So yeah, it is on White Plains Road for much of it. So yeah. Okay, the next route, the BX11. This one's another outdated one. Well, it still goes to the George Washington Bridge. It no longer goes to Westchester Avenue and West Farms and Southern Boulevard. As they did reroute shit, like they rerouted the bus to Parkchester. So yeah, I don't have the thing for it. Only have it for very few routes. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's old route, yeah, guys. It used to go to that place, so yeah. EX31. Okay, so it heads to Woodlawn. Okay, it goes along and goes to Westchester Square, runs along East Chester Road. So yeah. It actually has the Jacoby Hospital. So yeah. It's nearby Van Cortlandt Park, basically. Alright, the next thing I want to talk about is BX19. This one's from April 5th, 2015, basically. Alright, partially ruined. But it obviously goes alongside Southern Boulevard, yeah, guys. For much of its route, right until 149th Street. It runs along Southern Boulevard, 149th Street in the Bronx, and 145th Street in Manhattan. So it goes to Riverbank State Park, and it heads to the Bronx Zoo and the New York Botanical Gardens, and also to the Hub. Wait, did I look at the what's those? Okay, the next one is the BX12 local bus. This is what's service route. I think I knew I had it in here. I think I put it somewhere else, bro. Yeah, that's what I think. I think I remember where I put it now. Oh yeah, right here. So, yeah. both the local and select bus service routes right here. With the local route going from Pelham Bay Park all the way up to Cedric Avenue, so yeah, which is nearby the Metro North Station, University Heights, and both of these routes actually go along Fordham Road and Pelham Parkway, so yeah. And with the BX12 Select bus service, it goes from Inwood to Bay Plaza for most of the day. Follows pretty much the same route as the local bus, except that the Select bus service route does not run during overnight hours, where the BX12 local bus actually takes its place. So yeah, from Inwood to Bay Plaza. So yeah, and during the summers, the BX12 local bus goes to Orchard Beach. Now the BX12 Select bus service used to go to Orchard Beach, but it was discontinued. So yeah. The BX35 bus. Okay, this one, I don't know if it's outdated or not. I think it is, maybe not. But it goes from Westchester Avenue, Westmont Road, and Southern Boulevard to the George Washington Bridge bus terminal, and runs along 167th Street and 169th Street in the Bronx. So yeah. And there's nothing really of note that it goes to throughout much as well. So yeah. Actually stops at 167th Street stations. So yeah. Damn, I have a lot of these. This is the old version of BX21 bus from 2013, a decade ago. Runs from Mont Haven to Westchester Square. So yeah, it runs along Boston Road and Morris Park Avenue. So yeah. See right here. Yeah, it stops at a bunch of different hospitals along the way. Stop at West Farms, Square, the Hub, you know, a lot of shit. Now the Q54 bus. This one's another messed up one. It goes on Jamaica to Williamsburg Bridge Plaza, which is at Marcy Avenue. JM and Z trains. So yeah, runs along Metropolitan Avenue for much of it, and a bit of Jamaica Avenue on top of that. Goes to Jamaica Station, Jamaica Center, York College, and shit like that. Finally, for this one, it'll be BX41 bus. Well, at least one of them. So yeah. It goes along Webster Avenue, obviously. So yeah. I don't think I have the one for the Select bus service routes. I don't think so. So yeah. There used to be a limited bus for BX41, but discontinued in favor of the Select bus service route. So yeah. It's on Webster Avenue for most of it. So and it goes to Gun Hill Road. So yeah, it actually goes to Fordham Plaza, which is a huge plaza on Fordham Road. So yeah, and Fordham University it goes by. Now with the extras, now with these things, I have two more that I have. There's one of the BX25. It's not a new route; it's a returning route from over a decade ago. It was discontinued in 2010. So yeah, it has mostly the same route as the BX26 bus, albeit with some changes in Co-op City / Bay Plaza. So yeah. And finally, and next BX30 with a few changes. So yeah. No one that goes to like Bay Plaza and shit like that. So that's it. At least for New York City routes. For this one. When it comes to bus routes. Now, I have 3 in particular. That's for the Beeline buses. And you might be wondering, oh, but those are from Westchester County, not New York City. Well, they use MetroCards, so I'm keeping it on this video in this video, yeah, guys. And they are somewhat part of the MTA, yeah, guys. They're part of the MTA, so this first one is the one bus, the various versions of the one bus. There's the 1W, 1T, 1C, and 1X buses. So the one bus goes to Mercy College. The W part in the 1W bus stands for White Plains. The T route stands for Tarrytown. The C route is for Community College, with Westchester Community College, and X is the express version of said route. There's actually a map in here. See how it's labeled differently in this shit? So yeah. Okay, I'm about to open this shit up to show you the. Oh yeah. Look how they did their routes in this one. The blue one is the. Alright, the blue one is supposed to be the one bus. The red one, reddish one is supposed to be the 1T bus. The purple one is 1C bus. The green one is 1W bus. And the orange one is the 1X bus, with the stripes one being the limited stop service. Right here. And these is actually the one of the few. It's actually one of those Beeline buses that from Westchester County that actually goes to the Bronx, y'all guys. So yeah, and informed that it goes to Van Cortlandt Park with these bus routes. So yeah. I like how the one bus on there goes to different routes. So yeah. So yeah. Now the next one being the 2 bus. For some reason it's all blue here for some reason. And it goes to Yonkers and the Bronx, another Bronx route. Or another route that goes to the Bronx at least. That's how the route was. So yeah. It goes through Yonkers, Getty Square. And it goes to the Bronx, also the Van Cortlandt Park in the Bronx. So yeah. Alright, the last one. Oh shit, the last one fell. This one being 60, 61, 62 bus. I definitely know about this route because I live blocks away from Fordham, guys. Okay, so yeah, they go to Bronx, and with 1662 go to White Plains, or 61 go to Port Chester. So yeah, this one's also in color. So yeah, it even goes to Pelham Manor with that one mall right here. So yeah, the map is right here. Blue is the 60 bus. Green is 62. Orange is 61. So yeah, or orange is red or whatever. And it goes to Foreign Plaza. So no, yeah, it does go to Foreign Plaza. So yeah. 1 second. Yeah, that's it for the Beeline bus services. That's it for the questions about county. So yeah, now I'm gonna move on to like the miscellaneous stuff. Oh wait, before we get to the miscellaneous stuff, is for the railroad stuff. That's one I found at Atlantic Avenue Barclay Center Station. Since the station connects the trains to the Long Island Railroad, this one is for the I forgot what line this was. I think this is the Deer Park line. So yeah. So yeah. And another one being this one, the Harlem line. So yeah, meaning that it goes from Waziak to Grand Central Terminal. So yeah. Alright, now miscellaneous stuff. Okay, some of these stuff is just service changes. Some of them from 2010s, from I don't know when in 2010s. This one, I know it's two of the same thing basically with this one. It's the 5 train weekend service changes, which is supposed to be no trains between Dyer Avenue and East 180th Street. On the back it shows you the shuttle bus stops, so yeah. And see, same thing. The shit, same thing. The shuttle bus operate, so yeah. This is how the shuttle bus stops, so yeah. Okay, next service changes. This one being the E train service changes of it running via the F line from 21st Street, Queensbridge, and Queens to West 4th Street in Manhattan. That alternate routes is 7 and 8 train service as alternates. These are the alternate directions right here, so yeah. N train weekends. This one was for the N train. No trains between Detmars Boulevard and Queensboro Plaza. Shuttle buses alternate directions. Here are the shuttle buses routes. Okay, so and this was the map for it. So yeah. Damn, bro. Shit ton of these shits I have. Okay, another. Some of them is actually when stations were closed. And I know these ones will be from 2018. This one being 163rd Street, Amsterdam Avenue, A and C train station. We began construction in 2018. That C train actually goes here for most of the day, to that station most of the day, with the A train only going during overnight hours. They had the before and after. The before, after. Okay. So yeah. Next one is 72nd Street. Another one involving A and C trains. Another one that C train goes to most of the time. It'll be B and C train most of the times with overnight hours. With B trains only going on weekdays, C train most of the day, and A trains during overnight hours. That's close to construction. And right here it shows you before and after. So yeah. And the map. So yeah, to take nearby one train at the time. So yeah. This one is 145th Street construction in 2018. So yeah. Three trains. So yeah. See, and where's the map and using nearby trains or buses right there. So yeah. This one is actually at the phase 2 of the Second Avenue subway. That's supposed to be between 96th Street and Harlem 125th Street. So yeah. Which will be opening sometime, it says to be open later this decade. So yeah. This one's the L train project. So yeah. It's supposed to be construction on the L train tunnels as a result of Superstorm Sandy, or Hurricane Sandy, that I just discussed earlier in the video. So yeah. Fully scheduled stations capacity projects preparing for tunnel rehabilitation, employing older tracks, and other long-term reliability work. Execute maintenance projects connecting lines like J and Z trains and G trains. Finalize power upgrade work to allow increased service. Yeah, shit like that. They had the Williamsburg link buses temporarily running every 3 minutes to a J and or G train station. So yeah. That within Manhattan to take the M14A or M14D buses, shit like that. Yeah, it was, for most of the day on weekdays, the L train was going to continue as normal, with running every 20 minutes during overnight hours and weekend hours. So yeah, they should maybe probably alternate service also will be faster and more reliable during impact times. So yeah. Yeah, the B91 and B92 buses. Shit. Yeah, it's supposed to be extra bus service. So yeah, extra train service. So yeah. And the new free transfers. on how the Lenova Avenue L train station has a free transfer for Junius Street station on the 3 train, and how the Hughes Street and Latimer Street free transfers on the J and M trains, and Broadway on the G trains. Though the J, M, and G train free transfers had been discontinued, I think after this whole thing ended, while the L and 3 train free transfers is actually still around to this day. And I think it was a very good call to actually give a free transfer between the 2 stations, since they're both pretty close to each other. And look at this map. Yeah, this is the map right here, so yeah. It shows the L train running every 10 minutes in Brooklyn, and from Brooklyn to Manhattan every 20 minutes. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much everything basically. I have a lot of MTA shit basically. So I'll see you guys next time. See ya.